Well, here is the first at bat for Giancarlo Stanton. Swung on and drilled to deep right center field. It is high, it is far, it is gone! It is first Yankee at bat. Giancarlo non si può stopparlo. It is a Stantonian home run, a two-run blast to right center in his first Yankee at bat. And the Yankees take a 2-0 lead.
I didn't know it was that easy.
Here's Giancarlo Stanton. His first regular season at bat with the New York Yankees, 59 home runs last year, and the NL MVP. Driven out to right center field and deep. That ball is gone! See ya! What a beginning for Stanton, and the Yankees are up 2-0.
Well, this is a no-doubter. Driven to right center field.
Pressure? What pressure?
That's why you want your best hitters hitting in the first inning right there.
Stanton certainly announced his presence in the Yankee lineup with a two-run home run in the first inning. 3-2. High fly ball, deep center. There it goes! See ya! A monster blast by Stanton, his second of the game, and the Yankees lead 6-1. What a debut.
Silent, a little bit of a silent treatment there on the bench. Nonchalant.
Now 2-A, and here is Giancarlo. Swung on and hit in the air to deep center. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. His second home run of the game. Giancarlo non si può fermarlo. It's a Stantonian home run to dead center. So Giancarlo Stanton has 2 home runs and a double. He has knocked in 4 runs, and I don't know how you could have a better debut. That's quite a beginning.
That'll bring up Gift and Gope. Through the hole on the right side of base hit, charging is Judge. He comes up throwing. Here's Martin. Here's the play at the plate. He's out! Good throw and a good tag for the second out.
We'll get another look, another first pitch fastball, and this had to be perfect. No mistakes along the way. You got to get it, get rid of it, get it right on the money. And it was. This is the thing about Erin Judge. Accuracy and arm strength, a little bit of a short hop at the end. So give Romine a lot of credit handling that throw. You can see it right here. Just a little short hop, but on the money.
Hit on the ground to the right side. It's open. A base hit for Nagopi. Rounding third is Martin. Judge fires home, and it is in time on a great throw by Judge. I've told you that Judge has an outstanding arm. He has a right fielder's arm. He does everything well. Runs well, too. But I didn't think they had a chance of getting him, Susan. What did you think? It was a great throw.
Well, I thought that there was no way in the first place. Sonny Gray almost went to get it. What a throw. Right on the fly to Austin Romine, who got him sliding in. He tried to go around Romine and couldn't. Wow.
Here's Gregorius. He doubled and eventually scored in the second inning, scored the Yankees' only run. It's a 1-1 game. We're in the bottom of the third. Drilled to right field. Is it high enough? Oh, yes. See ya. A 3-run home run for Gregorius.
Yes, indeedy. Didi Gregorius makes Yankee fans euphorious. A 3-run blast. Didi, his first home run, he now has 4 RBIs. A double and a home run today, and the Yankees take a 4-1 lead. Didi has had a perfect day. He hit a line drive double down the right field line, a line drive home run in the right field seats, and walked. Swung on, there it goes deep right. That ball is high, it is far, it is gone. Second deck. Didi hits his second home run of the game. Yes, indeedy.
The legend continues to grow, and they keep trying to beat him with fastballs, and he's always ready. This one launched in the second deck, rather.
That was a well-deserved curtain call, as Didi has driven in 6 of the 8 runs. So here is Didi, a couple of 3-run home runs, a double and a walk. Looped into shallow left, that's going to dunk in for a base hit. 2 more runs scored.
And so Didi now has 8 RBIs in the game, A little soft fly ball, 2-run single to left.
What a week on a Tuesday night as the Yankees lead 10-4. We mentioned Stanton had a rough game yesterday in the home opener with 5 strikeouts. Runner goes. That one's drilled deep to left. There it goes. See ya. A long home run for Stanton. His first one in the Bronx. And the Yankees lead 2-1. Well, David, that'll stop the booze.
Yes. Hello, nice to meet you again. There is bat speed, and then there is that speed.
Swung on, and there goes the deep left. It is high, it is far, it is gone. Giancarlo, non si può stopparlo. It's a Stantonian home run, and the Yankees promptly take a 2-1 lead.
And a standing ovation for Giancarlo Stanton. See, it turns around in 2 seconds.
Jonathan Holder, the 6th reliever, 7th pitcher overall, used by Aaron Boone. Fly ball, right field and deep. Going back, Judge on the track at the wall, and he makes the play. Big smile by Holder.
And Holder deals. Swung on, a high fly to right. Judge going back. He's on the track. He's near the wall, jumps, and made the catch. He stole a home run from Joseph. Well, first of all, Judge is 6'7" with which to begin. And he got that glove up over the wall, and he stole a home run from Joseph.
Set up away. Got it in, drives it to right. Judge going back. Judge going back at the wall, reaching. Hey, made the catch! Erin Judge robs Caleb Joseph of a go-ahead home run in the 13th inning.
Did he catch it? Did he catch it? He caught it. He caught it. He caught the ball. He brought it back.
Here's Gary Sanchez. Infield is in now with 1 out. High fly ball, left field. Martinez. And that ball is over the wall, a home run. A 2-run shot for Sanchez, and it is 4-0 Yankees.
The Sanchino has hit a 2-run home run to left field. He now has 6 hits against Price. 5 have been home runs, and the Yankees take a 4-0 lead.
Got that sound.
Yeah, all of a sudden he picked up Martinez like, wait a minute, maybe it's not going. He doesn't know where it is either.
You think Martinez just playing games there or really didn't see it?
I don't think there's any games to be played. He had that look of, I have no idea where this ball is.
There's Gary Sanchez, a home run and a double. So he's doubled his hit total in this one game for the season. High fly ball, left center. Going back, Bradley. Turning, looking, see ya. Another home run for Sanchez. Another 2-run shot. And the Yankees lead 8-1.
He is the Sanchino. A homer, a double, and a 2-run home run. Gary is scary. He has broken out of his slump in a big way. It's a 2-run blast to left center, and the Yankees take an 8-1 lead.
On this cold night, the middle of the order has absolutely taken advantage of pitches by the Red Sox. That ball was crushed.
Sanchez in scoring position at second base will bring up Aaron Hicks, who recently returned from the DL. Swings, hits a high fly ball to deep right center field. Martin on the run, still going back near the wall, and he can't get it. The ball bounds away from him. This could be an inside to Parker. They're waving home Sanchez. They're going to wave home Hicks. The throw to the plate will be not in time. An inside to Park home run, and the Yankees lead 2-0. Once that ball got away from Martin, Hicks was gone to the races. Might be a little tired. That's his first home run of the year.
Of course, Didi Gregorius leading the charge.
This ball is hit well to right field. Castellanos looks up. This one is gone. A home run for Aaron Hicks. His second home run of the night, his second of the season, and it's now 6-1 Yankees. That was a no-doubter. This time he can trot around the bases.
Here's Aaron Hicks, no homers or ribbies, and the pitch is swung on, a high drive to deep right center field toward the scoreboard wall, and that ball is going to be off the scoreboard wall, bounding way towards center field. Sanchez scores easily. Hicks rounds third. They're going to send him. Here's a relay throw home. Not in time. It is an inside the park home run for Aaron Hicks.
Well,
and you should see the grin on Hicks' face as he got up. A high drive to deep right. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. Halfway back in the right center field bleachers. Hicks hits one to the sticks. Now Aaron powers one to right. His second home run of the game, and the Yankees take a 6-1 lead.
Here's Gary Sanchez, 7 for his last 23. That one is ripped to right field. Going back, Kepler, track, wall, see ya! Home run Sanchez, tie game.
The Sanchino drills a high line drive over the auxiliary scoreboard in right field. Oh, that Gary is scary.
Gary Sanchez is swinging the bat. Sometimes I think as a catcher you overthink things. You know, he waved at a slider in the dirt. Are you going to sneak a fastball by him? Nah.
Here's Gary Sanchez, 1-on-1 out, 6-2 Yanks, bottom of the 7th.
Drilled to center field, going back, Kepler, turning, looking, see ya, into Monument Park. A 2-run shot, 8-2 Yanks.
But does he have power? Gary Sanchez, the Sanchino, strikes again. Oh, that Gary is scary. A 2-run blast into Monument Park, and the Yankees have put this one away.
Try the silent treatment, but that was an absolute bomb. Anybody think Gary Sanchez is starting to find his swing? Wow.
Judge, just silent treatment.
And that was his 9th career multi-home run game. You know, the swing is also so easy.
You know, Susan, that's why he's thought of as quote-unquote the Yankees' best hitter. He has such explosive power.
If he's starting to rake, the American League's in trouble. So now the tying run is on first base. And here is Gary Sanchez. He steps in as the potential winning run. Deep to left field. Fair ball. The game's over. See ya. A walk-off 3-run home run for Gary Sanchez. The Yankees have come all the way back. And they win this one 4-3.
What a great way to end the game and head on to the West Coast. A 4-game sweep on a game-winning 3-run homer by Gary Sanchez.
Swung on, there it goes deep left. It is high, it is far, it is gone. It's a game-winning walk-off 3-run home run. Gary Sanchez, the Sanchino, drills a long game-winning 3-run home run in the bottom of the ninth. And the Yankees win the ball game 4-3. A 3-run blast, a walk-off. Yankees win. Yankees win.
That'll bring up Gregorius, who is 2 for 4. Broken back double and a push bunt single. High fly ball, deep right. Going back Calhoun. On the track, looking up. See ya! A home run for Didi Gregorius. Yankees lead 4-3.
I don't know if there's anything more that Didi could do for this team. His first home run away from Yankee Stadium, it comes in the 10th inning. Number 10 in the 10th. This one definitely had the sound to it. Even Calhoun couldn't catch this one.
A curtain call on the road.
Swung on and driven to deep right field. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. Over the high scoreboard wall. Yes, indeedy. Didi Gregorius makes Yankee fans euphorious. He hits his 10th home run to tie him with Mike Trout for the league lead, and the Yankees take a 4-3 lead. He has had some April, huh?
Wow.
What this conversation's about, first base is open, Gary Sanchez at the plate. Do you just walk him, set up the double play? Do you pitch carefully to him? A lot of closers don't like to intentionally walk people.
High fly ball, deep center. Going back, Springer. Still back, still back, still back. See ya! A 3-run home run for Sanchez. And the Yankees take a 3-0 lead. How can you possibly not walk him there?
Pitching coach comes out to the mound. They have a long conversation, and the first pitch from Giles ends up a long way from home plate, a 3-run home run.
So Verlander nearly untouchable for 8 innings, and Giles was not. Well, not only did the Yankees hit Ken Giles hard, check this out, Ken Giles hits Ken Giles hard. He just punched himself in the face. Wow.
Swung on and hit high in the air to deep center. Away back goes Springer. That ball is gone over the center field wall. The Sanchino. Gary Sanchez hits one as deep as you can hit it. Oh, that Gary is scary.
Wow, what a shot.
Oh, boy, is that a big hit for the Yankees, especially in this ballpark where they just can't score.
Ken Giles came into the dugout, took a bat, started smashing things. So angry at himself.
Looks like they're going to work to him. And he swings on the first pitch and sends it to very deep center. Back goes Springer all the way back, and it's gone! The Astros played with fire, and they got burned. Giles, so effective last night. So frustrated and angry at himself 24 hours later.
Gary Sanchez is due up. There is a base open. Giles struck out Sanchez in last night's game, but prior to that, Sanchez was 2 for 2 with a walk in his career against Ken Giles. Fly ball deep to center field, sending Springer all the way back, and this ball is gone. 3-run home run, Gary Sanchez, and the Yankees take a 3-0 lead.
Boy, just like that, Sanchez looked like he was setting on a slider, hoping that it would stay on the plate, and did it ever. Stayed right there for him to put the barrel on it.
Pay attention to this matchup. I mentioned Keuchel elevating more fastballs this year than in the past, and that's what opposing pitchers have done against Stanton.
That one is driven out to right field and deep. Reddick on the run, turning, looking. Gone! A home run for Giancarlo Stanton. Going the other way. And the Yankees lead 2-0.
Giancarlo. No si può stopparlo. He hits a 2-run home run to right.
Giancarlo Stanton will touch them all. That's his 6th. He got just enough of it. Got those long arms extended.
Stanton's home run went the opposite way. And there's the 2-2. Swung on and drilled it deep left. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Giancarlo. No si può stopparlo. It's a Stantonian home run. A bullet over the high scoreboard wall into the last row. It's a 2-homer game for Stanton.
Back-to-back home runs for Stanton. And it is 3-0 Yankees.
Well, you see the reaction of Stanton. Obviously, a couple of home runs going to give you a big reason to smile.
A new league, it's a new team with new and greater expectations than what he's ever had.
Switch hitting Aaron Hicks with the tying runs on. Walker at second and Andujar at first and no one out.
Line drive, base hit, left field. Walker's going to stop at third, and the Yankees have the bases loaded and nobody out on the pinch hit single by Aaron Hicks.
Here's Gleyber Torres, bases loaded, no one out. Yankees down by 2. And the pitch is lined to left field. It's a base hit. Walker will score. Here comes Andujar. He scores. All the way to third goes Hicks. It is a 2-run base hit for Gleyber Torres. And the game is tied at 5. A terrific Yankees comeback. And, hey, let's be honest. If they can't take the lead now, shame on them. They have first and third and no one out.
Here's Erin Judge. So now with 1 out, they'll back up and try to play for the double play. Chop to third. There's 1. They cannot get two. Torres went in hard, and the Yankees lead 6-5.
And Bregman decided to go to second for the double play rather than come home, and the Yankees take a 6-5 lead. Aroldis Chapman comes in for the save. The Yankees are one strike away from a 6-1 road trip, including 3 out of 4 in Houston. It'll be an 0-2. He struck him out swing on a slider. Sanchez couldn't see it, and Gardner is going to reach. How do you like that?
The Astros are still alive. So a strikeout, and Gaddis reaches on the wild pitch. 2 outs, a 1-1 count on Springer. Ground ball, base hit to left field. Gaddis will stop at second. Springer's at first.
So the tying run's at second, the winning run is at first, and here is Altuve. And the pitch struck him out swinging. Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Exhale, the Yankees win 6-5. What a series here in Houston as the Yankees take 3 out of 4 from the defending world champions.
Here's Giancarlo to lead it up against Ogando, bottom of the 9th pitch. Swung on and line to right center field. There is a base hit. It will go all the way to the wall. On to second goes Stanton with a double. And that's how the bottom of the 9th begins.
With the potential winning run at second, he's going to go to the bullpen. Cody Allen on the mound. Indians closer.
With the winning run at third, sometimes you worry about throwing a really tight slider. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and line to right center field. It is a base hit. Stanton scores a game-winning walk-off hit for Miguel Andujar.
Allen, a big mistake, a big hang and breaking ball. Above the strike zone, Andujar serves it into the right center gap, and that's going to work, and then he gets assaulted.
Levanta, viene, la curva, línea, un globito por el right center field, esa bola cae de hit, y los Yankees ganan el juego. ¡Oh, Miguelito Andujar!
Well, David, they tried twice to lose this game, but Andujar will not let them.
Here's Gleyber Torres, who fly to center his first time. 2 on, no one out. And the pitch to Torres, swung on and hit in the air to deep left field. That ball is high, it is far, it is gone! His first major league home run, and it's a 3-run home run. This is Gleyber Day, and he is the Gleyber of the month.
It's Gleyber Day, I like that a lot.
It's a 3-run blast, and the Yankees take a 3-0 lead.
Look at the smile on his face. This kid lights up a room when he comes in. Squared it up. Boy, did he square it up. You never forget your first major league home run.
Not bunting. Hits one deep to left field. Going back Davis. Track. Whoa! See ya! A home run Torres. His first big league blast. Puts the Yankees up 3-0.
Tomlin just trying to get ahead with a curveball. Gleyber good. And of course, I've seen this a lot, the silent treatment on the bench.
And Didi's killing them in there. They're jumping all over him. Tanaka's, they're throwing seeds on him.
Un Gleyberazo y el primero de su carrera en las Grandes Ligas. Felicidades a Gleyber Torres. La colocó en los bleachers del jardín izquierdo, el número 1 para el joven Torres. Oh, qué batazo especial para el joven venezolano.
Walker at second. Tyler Austin's at first. 2 men out. Bottom of the 8th inning. 4-0 Indians.
The leadoff hitter for the Yankees, Gardner, and Judge on deck.
There's a base hit to center field. Walker rounds third. He'll score. Austin goes to third. Hits an RBI single for Gardner. The Yankees are on the board. It's 4-1 Indians. Here's Aaron Judge. First and third, 2 outs.
Swung on line. Base hit down the right field line. And it goes in back of Nyquin. 1 run scores. Here's Gardner around third. He scores. Judge to second with a double. I have a tendency of calling things a little too quick. That was a line drive, and Nyquin dove and almost caught it, but it went off his glove and rolled behind him. 2 runs scored.
Neil Walker
You'd love to be a hero, right? Driving the run, but you must pull the ball here at a minimum. Line down the right field line. It is a base hit. That'll tie the game. It goes into the corner. Walker has picked up an RBI double. It's 4-4.
How do you like that? Neil Walker rips a line drive bullet double down the right field line to tie the game.
Going to go against the rookie here. As Francona will take his shot against Torres. High fly ball, deep center. Allen back, still back, still back. See ya! A walk-off home run! And a child leads them to a win. Yankees win 7-4. They've done it again!
It is Glaber Day, and he is the Glaber of the month. The Yankees down 4-0 in the 8th, 4-3 in the 9th, wind up winning the ball game 7-4. Stanton to lead it up. Stanton at only .227, 7 homers, 19 RBIs.
3-2. Hammered to left field by Stanton. That ball is gone. A laser. A blistering line drive. 1-0 Yanks.
Oh, it's a bullet. A bullet line drive by Giancarlo. Giancarlo. No si può stopparlo. It is a Stantonian home run.
A laser beam of a homer gives the Yankees a 1-0 lead.
Swung on, hit in the air to right field and deep. It is high, it is far, it is gone. A Stantonian home run to right field. Giancarlo. Non-Domenico. That ball sure traveled far. Giancarlo.
A home run for Stanton. His second of the game. 2-0 Yanks.
Flipped right there to right field. I mean, you see, he's even out front a little bit, out on his front foot. Just enough when you're that strong.
Someone that big and strong gets it up in the air in that direction in this ballpark. It's got a good chance to lead.
You go to Craig Kimbrell here.
You have to.
You're looking at a 5-out save for Kimbrell. With men on first and third.
Do they have another big hit in them? 9 come from behind wins, Paul, just this season. Neil Walker's the tying run at third. At first base, Glaber Torres.
3-2 to Gardner. And the payoff. Swung on and hit in the air to deep left center. Beck's going back, away back. It's over his head. One hop to the left center field wall. Walker scores. Torres around third. Here comes the throw home. He is safe. Safe at home. A head first Glaber slide. And the Yankees on a 2-run triple by Gardner take a 7-6 lead, and the place is going nuts.
The fastball right there, and see, he stays on and squares this one up. What a great swing, great piece of hitting. So I'll tell you what, folks, just enjoy what you're watching, because the Yankees are a confident team right now with a lot of talent.
Right-handed behemoth at the plate.
The pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to deep center. Betts back, away back. She is gone. A Judgian blast. He hit one into Monument Park. A Judgian blast. All rise. Here comes the judge. Case closed.
You know, this is a situation here where you got to get somebody warmed up and get Kimbrell out of this game.
Stayed on top of a high fastball with something on it.
2 straight barrels in a row. Gardner dropped the helmet, and Erin Judge, 117 miles an hour and 429 feet into Monument Park.
Aaron Hicks singled and scored in the first. And he drives that in the air to right field and deep. Soler back, looking up, and it's off the top of the wall. Hicks rounding second. He's got a chance to score here. Hicks rounding third. He is headed home, and Aaron Hicks will score standing on an inside the park home run. All smiles and maybe a little out of breath for Hicks.
He really had to turn it on.
Second inside the parker of the season for Aaron Hicks.
Here's the 3-1. Swung on and hit in the air to right field down the line. Soler going to the wall. That ball is off the wall and rolling toward the bullpen. Hicks is going to third. They're going to send him, and he's going to score. It's going to be an inside the park home run. The second inside the Parker for Hicks this year, the other in Detroit. And the Yankees take a 2-0 lead.
Fly ball hit toward the right field corner. It's deep, and Soler is at the wall.
And he might be going the distance. He will. It's going to be an inside the park home run for Aaron Hicks.
And Aaron Hicks is going to have an inside the park home run.
First inside the park home run versus Kansas City since Logan Forsythe 3 years ago for Tampa Bay.
Aaron Boone got a kick out of the note that Torres was just 3 months old when Bartolo Colon made his major league debut. Torres powers that deep to left field, and he has another. Gleyber Torres doesn't just hit him out, he hits bombs.
It is Gleyber Day in Arlington, Texas. He hits a mammoth 2-run home run to left center. Like a good Gleyber, Torres is there. His 2-run home run gives the Yankees a 3-0 lead. Pitches hit in the air to deep center. Back goes to Shields. He's on the track. He's at the wall. She's gone. Dead center field. That's Gleyber Torres' second homer. The first time he's hit 2 homers in one game as a Yankee rookie.
Gleyber Torres has done it again.
Well, for Yankee fans, the answer, get used to it. Your new second baseman.
That kid is the truth, and he just ended Bartolo Colon's night.
So 2-way, bottom of the 7th inning, 1-1 game, beginning of a 3-game Memorial Day weekend set. High fly ball, right field, going back Calhoun, track, wall, see ya, he's done it again. Gleyber Torres homers for the 4th straight game, and this one gives the Yankees a 2-1 lead.
Again, not trying to pull the baseball, puts himself in the same position, and I think he's figured out he's strong enough at the major league level in a ballpark like this where he can reach the seats.
Here's the 3-1. Swung on and drilled to deep right center field. Calhoun back. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Gleyber Torres. It's Gleyber Day. Like a good Gleyber. Torres is there. He homers to right center to give the Yankees a 2-1 lead.
There's a fly ball to deep right field, and this ball is going to wind up in the seats. Gleyber Torres goes the other way. He has now homered in 4 consecutive games, 5 homers in those 4 games, 9 homers for the season, and the Yankees take a 2-1 lead.
Plato, batazo profundo por el right center. Olvida esta. Se va y se fue. ¡Oh, lo ha hecho de nuevo! ¿Qué más puede ser este joven? ¡Échale sazón! ¡Eso es un jonrón! El número 9 de la temporada para Gleyber Torres, terrorizando el picheo de la Liga Americana y los Yankees.
First and second, 2 out top of the 3rd pitch. Swung on and hit into right field. There is a base hit. Rounding third. Here comes Judge. Throw home. He is out and home. Out by a lot. Oh, what an arm does that Judge have. Judge is so much more complete than the slugger.
Well, I tell you one thing, Erin Judge, his accuracy, he is a true four-seamer. Just straight on a line, absolutely perfect throw.
We know what Aaron Judge can do with the lumber. He showed what he could do with his glove and his arm there.
Fly ball down the right field line, giving chase is Judge. And it's a fair ball. Judge plays it quickly, fires in, and he is out. Oh, what a throw by Erin Judge.
Oh, what a throw. Judge got the ball in the far corner. It was just fair. And Maldonado was going to second, and the throw beat him. Judge has thrown out a runner at home and a runner at second.
Aaron Judge is 0 for 2 with a walk, but you can't say that he hasn't had an impact on this game.
3 more hits for Gardner today as he has to average up to 251. Led off the first inning with a home run.
Now here's the 0-1. Swung on, hit high in the air to deep right. Back goes Springer on the track. He's at the wall, leaps, and it is gone. It's a game-tying 2-run home run for Brett Gardner. Gardy goes Yardy. Let the Gardy party begin. A 2-run home run in the right field seats. And the Yankees get off the deck and tie the game at 5.
All the way to the backstop, but look at this. They may have a play at third and ricochet right back to Sanchez, and he throws Kemp out.
Most of the things in the game you can practice. I don't know if you can practice a ricochet off the backstop, receive it, and make a good throw. And Sanchez did. Clearly out, and a big break for the Yankees.
And the 0-2. Line down the left field line. It's a base hit. And it's another extra base hit for Andujar. His second of the night.
Erin Judge loves it. It's another breaking ball, but one that they did not get away.
You hang it, he's going to bang it.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
So the winning runs at second. Here is Torres. Bottom of the 10th, tied at 5. Pitch. Line to right field. It is a base hit. Here comes Andujar. Here comes the throw. He scores. Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
¡Sí! ¡Quieto! Gleyber Torres conecta el sencillo. Se quita el muro de arriba de los errores. Y esta es otra. ¡Victoria!
2 outs, 3-1 count on Stanton. Hits Stanton, and Stanton gives a little look, and now has something to say to Mike Fiers. And now Stanton going to take a step towards him as the benches will start to trickle out. Stanton will go towards first as James McCann walks him there.
Not the first time that Fiers has hit Stanton, and the first time it was career threatening. So there's a history there between these two. And if you don't think he remembers that, even though this one is not near the face and in the elbow, he remembers.
Isn't Fiers the one who hit Stanton in the face?
Yep,
years ago.
The one. And that's why Stanton wears that face guard.
Yeah, and Fiers looking at Stanton like, I didn't try to hit you, but Stanton, I guess he wasn't having it.
Pretty interesting at bat. Fiers pitching to Stanton. He hit him last time. Stanton didn't like it because of what happened a few years ago.
His displeasure with getting hit and his reaction had a lot to do, you think, with who it was, and he's going to like that. And he is going to make sure and stylize that trot. A bomb off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as he wins this battle with Mike Fiers. And he gives a little point back to Mike Fiers after he crosses home.
Boy, don't think that doesn't make him happy. A Stantonian blast. And the Yankees trail 3-2.
A little bat flip there by Stanton, a little stare down as well for Fiers.
That's the way to retaliate if you think somebody is throwing at you. I don't think Stanton believed that Fiers was throwing at him. I think he was just upset. You've already nearly ruined my career once. Can you not hit me again, please?
Yeah, that's the last thing Fiers wanted.
That is persistence. His arms are going to be tired tomorrow.
And the 1-2 swung on, hit in the air to deep left center field, headed toward the wall. That ball is gone into the second deck. Well, the little boy is happy, and so are the Yankees. It's a Judgian blast to left center. All rise. Here comes the Judge. A 2-run home run to left center field. And the Yankees take a 2-0 lead.
That ball is gone! And that kid is fired up! Erin Judge delivers in extras, and it's 2-0 Yankees.
He hung in there for 13 innings.
He was elated when he got an Erin Judge batting practice home run ball, has stayed the 13 innings, and is rewarded.
Here's the 1-0, and Yogi pitch line ripped to left field. It is high, it is far, it is gone. Oh, what a home run by Giancarlo. Giancarlo, non si può stopparlo.
A laser to left field off the bat of Stanton, and it's 3-0 Yankees.
Well, we thought this would be a 1-swing of the bat game. Actually, it looks like it's a 2-swing of the bat game.
Torres leads off first, held by Adrian Gonzalez. Fly ball, deep right. Bruce back, still back, turning, looking. See ya! A two-run home run for Gardner, and the Yankees lead 3-1.
That's a well move against Jacob deGrom, who's absolutely been dominating.
Pitch swung on, hit in the air to deep right field. Back goes Bruce. It's over his head and gone. It hit the top of the fence and went over. Let the Gardy party begin. Brett Gardner plants one in the right field seats, and the Yankees take a 3-1 lead.
Gardner gets into one, drives it to right. Back goes Bruce. He turns, and it's gone. And just as you said, it's guys like Gardner who are apt to give someone with deGrom's stuff some trouble. And he did. It had just enough on it to get out of the yard.
Slashed into right center field, and a good start to this one for Erin Hicks. That bounces through the door and is a double for Hicks to open the night.
That is pretty rare. He's probably looking at that like, what?
Wait a minute.
What is that?
Now they're trying to figure out whose individual fault it is down there. Who is supposed to close the door? Hicks is saying, I should have had a triple.
And the 1-1 swung on and drilled to right center field toward the gap, and it is a base hit going to the right center field wall. Well, actually, the center fielder Conforto hit the wall, and he went into the Yankee bullpen. It's a grounds rule double, as Conforto has to hook the gate up. Funny.
The 1-1 swing and a drive in the air towards the gap in right center. That ball is going to fall in for a hit, and it's going to the wall, and it goes through an open gate in the bullpen area, well to the right of the 380 mark, and that'll be an automatic double for Erin Hicks. Well, that's a little different.
Former Yankee Anthony Swarzak is on. Pitch swung on, and there it goes deep left. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. A Judgian blast on Swarzak's first pitch to break the tie. All rise. Here comes the Judge. Case closed.
Judge goes after the first pitch. A high drive to left. At the wall. It is gone. An ambush from Judge and a lead for the Yankees in the eighth. Now what was a 3-0 lead for the Mets is now a 4-3 deficit as the Yankees get their third home run of the night.
The first pitch is hit high in the air to left field. Nimmo back at the track, at the wall. It is gone. Into the M&M Suite seats, a hanging slider, and Erin Judge hits it over the wall for his 18th home run of the year. On the first pitch by Swarzak, the Yankees have taken a 4-3 lead.
That one's drilled deep to left field. There it goes. See ya. Home run, Stanton. 3-0 Yanks.
You talk about the strength. Not too many guys can hit him out one-handed. It's just total strength to being able to muscle the baseball.
High fly ball. Center field. Smith back. On the track, at the wall. See ya! Back to back. Stanton, Sanchez, 4-0 Yanks.
I'll tell you what, hopefully the success of the last two games is going to go get deep into Gary Sanchez's mind that I do not have to pull the baseball. Last night, 3-run double to right field. Today, home run to dead center.
And the pitch is swung on, line to left. It is high, it is far, it is gone. Way back in the lower deck. Non de Medica. That ball sure traveled far. Giancarlo. He homers to deep left, and the Yankees take a 3-0 lead. Here's the 1-2 to Sanchez. Swung on, hit high in the air to center. Malik Smith back on the track. He's at the wall. She's gone. Monument Park. Straight away. Over the 408 foot side. The Sanchino. Oh, that Gary is scary. He homers to dead center. And Stanton and Sanchez go back to back. And a belly to belly. and the Yankees take a 4-0 lead.
So Sanchez is 1 for 2, was hit by pitches last time up.
Well, as they do a lot late in the games when they're losing, you get that leadoff guy on, and you're one swing away from tying this game up with this lineup.
Swung on and driven to deep left center. It is high. It is far. It is gone to tie the game. The Sanchino. Oh, that Gary is scary. He ties it up.
Again, a high fastball, and boy, there was no doubt about it.
14th home run of the year. So the Yankees, who were trailing 5-0 going into the bottom of the 5th inning, they've tied it up in the bottom of the 8th.
The winning run is Didi at first base with 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th, we're tied at 5. There'll be an 0-2 to Stanton. Swung on and driven to deep left center. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone.
There it goes. Signature moment. See ya. A 2-run home run. A walk-off. And the Yankees win 7-5.
I'll tell you what, Yankee fans, it's fun to be a Yankee fan this year. On Carlos Stanton. An 0-2 pitch. Wow.
Giancarlo non si può stopparlo. And the Yankees have come all the way back. 5-0 down for a 7-5 victory in one of the great games of the year. What a comeback. What a game.
Fly ball, deep right. Stanton back, track, wall, leaps, and he makes the play. Tagging at third and scoring is Duffy, but goodness, Stanton saved a much bigger inning.
An outstanding play by Giancarlo in right field, using all of that 6'6" height to come up with it and hold on to it.
Now here comes the payoff to Crone. Swung on, a high fly to right. Heading back toward the wall is Stanton jumping, and he made a great catch. Giancarlo just made a fabulous catch, leaping high on the right field wall.
And the swing and a drive. Right field backing up on it to Stanton. He's to the wall, jumps up, and he makes the catch at the top of the wall.
It's a sacrifice fly.
Boy, perfectly timed on the leap. Here's a breaking ball that stays up. Crone gets into it. This had a chance of getting over his head. Eyeballs right on that baseball. Here's his leap. Sabathia celebrates the catch. The Rays do get the run. You see that in the background. Duffy coming in.
High drive, left field. Benintendi back, track, wall. See ya! A 2-run home run for Andujar. 4-0 Yanks. That one is driven out to left field and deep. Benintendi back. He's on the track, turns, looks, see ya! Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot by Bird. 5-0 Yanks.
Wow, that is a great piece of hitting from Bird.
The 0-1. Swung on, a high drive to left. Benintendi going back. He's on the track. He's at the wall. She's gone. That's Miguel Andujar. The do can do and get Miggy with it. Now the 3-2. Swung on and hit in the air to deep left. Benintendi back. He's on the track. He's at the wall. She's gone. Greg Bird, homer to left center field over the auxiliary scoreboard. It's bye-bye Birdie in the left field seats. And here he comes, the Birdman of New York. And I think I forgot to say that Andujar and Bird go back-to-back. Belly to belly. And the Yankees have a big, fat 5-0 lead.
High fly ball, deep left field. Benintendi to the wall. Gone! His 12th of the season makes it 4-0 New York.
I think he heard us say Torres is leading the way for rookie. He said, well, maybe I have a little something to say about that.
So he closed the gap a little bit.
Right.
A long drive to left. Benintendi back again, but forget about it. Andujar and Bird go back-to-back. Didn't clear the wall by much, but had enough for home run number 4 for Bird and a 5-0 lead for the Yanks.
So back to the top of the order already for Erin Hicks with 1 out and 1 on.
Hicks to right field and well hit. Betts is back, and that one flies.
She's gone. Another opposite field home run. Hicks hits one to the sticks. He drives a 2-run home run to right center. Price is really getting lit up, and the Yankees take a 6-0 lead. Here's Aaron Hicks, one of the homer hitters. The pitch to Hicks. Swung on and hit in the air to center. Back goes Bradley on the track. He's at the wall. She's gone. Into Monument Park. Hicks hits one to the sticks. Aaron Hicks hits his second home run of the game. The Yankees have hit 5 home runs. They have shelled David Price, and the Yankees take an 8-0 lead.
Hicks with his second home run, a changeup, a flat one stayed up. Hicks, who's also a scratch golfer, hits the ball right down the middle of the fairway. Perfection for Hicks.
And for Aaron Hicks, that means an opportunity for a 3rd home run tonight. Oh, and Hicks has done it again.
Oh, move over, Alex Rodriguez.
A 3-home run night for Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks has a 3-homer game. Hicks hits one to the sticks. He drives one into the second deck and right. And the Yankees take a 10-0 lead.
Well, homers 12, 13, and 14 for Aaron Hicks. Boy, that was a shot.
And Romine drills one to right center field toward the gap. And on the run, it's going to land and go 1 hop to the wall. Romine goes to second. The ball is misplayed. Romine is going to third. The relay throw, not in time. That skips by and goes to the dugout. And it goes into the dugout. Romine scores. How do you like that? You know that Romine runs like a catcher. He split Davis and Geyer in right center for the double, but the ball was fumbled in the outfield. That's one error. Then the relay throw came in and bounced into the dugout. So Romine gets, as they say, a little league home run, and the Yankees take a 5-4 lead.
What a bizarre thing, and Mike Clevenger is shaking his head. What in the world just happened?
Yes, we are tied 4-4 as Romine leads off the top of the 7th inning with an extra base hit for the Yankees. He's on his way to third, and Romine is in.
A little league inside the park home run.
Right-hander Mike Clevenger's pitch swung on, ripped toward the gap in right center. On the run, Geyer and Davis, it splits them, goes to the wall, and Romine with the ball juggled out there makes the turn at second. He'll get to third. That'll be a double and an air. Throw off the screen, gets into the Indians' dugout. Yankees take the lead. Unbelievable.
Bears are back for another inning, and he will first face Erin Judge. He rips one into left. Back at the wall, Erin Judge. Home run. The 26-year-old who has electrified the Bronx and baseball shoots one out of here.
Here's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck, left field. That one back there on its way, and that one is gone. Aaron Judge, a home run. All rise in D.C. American League on top.
And somewhere, Yankee skipper Aaron Boone just has that little smile on his face.
So now the bases are jacked for Giancarlo Stanton. 26 home runs on the season. Here's the payoff. Stanton hits that in the air to right and deep. Garcia back at the wall. It is gone. Grand slam, Giancarlo Stanton as he squeezes it over the wall and right. And it's 6-2 Yankees. 6th career grand slam for Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's the 3-2. Swung on, hit high in the air to right. Garcia going back on the track near the wall, and she is gone. It's a grand slam. I think it hit off the base of the foul pole. It's a grand slam. A Stantonian home run. Giancarlo, no si puesto palo. He grand slams Giolito, and the Yankees now take a 6-2 lead.
That'll bring up Aaron Hicks as the tying run. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. And the 3-2. Drill to right field. Going back Garcia. Turning. Looking. See ya. Tie game.
Hicks hits one to the sticks. He blasts a 2-run home run to right. And the Yankees have come all the way back to tie the game at 4.
If you took a look in the dugout when Hicks hit the home run, Walker was doing a very funky dance. So he's got music in his head. So maybe he's got the rhythm to hit one out here. High fly ball, right field. Garcia back. That'll do it. See ya.
Neil Walker, the home run corker. A walk-off, 1 out, 9th inning home run in the right center field bleachers. Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
You have somebody like Giancarlo Stanton with one swing of the bat. Could be a 2-3 runs on the board.
That one is drilled to right field. There it goes. See ya. Home run number 300. And the Yankees take a 2-1 lead. Well, the wait is over, and he hit it right before our eyes. 300 for Stanton. That's a long way from the Blues on opening day.
The 3-1. Swung on, there it goes to right. It is high, it is far, it is gone. Number 300, a Stantonian home run. Giancarlo no si può stopparlo. He drills a 2-run home run to right, and the Yankees take a 2-1 lead. Well, look at the smile on his face.
3-2 now. Runners will be on the move. And he walked him. Ball 4 did not go. That'll load the bases.
Oh, man. Ron Gardner is furious.
And he's gone. He just threw him out. So both managers have been ejected from the ballgame.
Watch Gardy as he walks by. Boy, did you swing? Look at that look. That's classic. That is so good.
Gardner is at third. Hicks is at second. Luke Voigt is at first. Yankees down by 1, bottom of the 8th inning. And now it sets up Wilson against Torres. The 0-1. Line to left field, and that is going to be past Matuk and goes in front of him. He can't find the ball. 2-run score. Here comes Voigt. They'll hold him up in the last moment. And the Yankees retake the lead. 6-5. A big hit for Gleyber Torres.
They were playing too deep. Matuk raced in, dove, couldn't make the catch. It went off his glove. It would have scored 2 runs anyway.
First and second, 2 outs. 9th inning, Yankees up by 2. Swing and a miss. And the Yankees win. But it didn't come easy. A topsy-turvy game.
Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
1-1, 8th inning. Fernando Rodney came on to get the final out of the 7th with the bases loaded. Here's Luke Voigt. Deep to left field. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone. Yankees take a 2-1 lead.
Rodney's changeup is one of the best, but he's also got a good 90s fastball. That was another changeup. He threw him 2 in a row.
Where would the Yankees be without this guy?
I'll tell you what, Voigt's got him fired up. Look at that smile on his face. 7 homers in his last 12 games.
Pitch. There it goes deep left. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Cool hand Luke fills the void. Oh, that void is adroit. He homers to deep left. A no doubt about it job. And the Yankees take a 2-1 lead. Boy, where would the Yankees be without Luke Voigt? As Susan said, his 7th home run. He's only had 58 at-bats. That's a home run every 8 at-bats. That is absolutely Ruthian. I mean, it is. Well, here is McCutchen, who just can't buy a hit as a Yank. Swung on and hit in the air to deep left. It is high. It is far. It is gone in the upper deck in left center. A hanging breaking ball. The catch in the clutch. He hits a 2-run home run, and the Yankees take a 4-0 lead.
Oh, boy, does he feel good about that. You know, you want to come in here and you want to have, you want to impress the guys they traded for you, and you want to do well. And he's getting, everybody's standing and waiting for him coming into the dugout. That's good to see.
Yeah, he is Mary Andrew.
Driven deep to left field. There it goes. See ya. A long home run from McCutchen. A 2-run blast. 4-0 Yanks.
First home run as a Yankee. His 16th of the year. Well, he got all of that one.
The Red Sox don't bring in a lefty. They bring in the righty, Ryan Brazier. And he is going to keep Walker hitting from the more dangerous left side. Hicks at second. Sanchez is at first with 1 out. That one's drilled deep to right. There it goes. See ya. A 3-run home run for Walker. And the Yankees take the lead.
Neil Walker, the home run corker. He hits a 3-run blast to right. And the Yankees take a 3-1 lead.
Well, the Yankees bring in Zach Britton to try to close this out. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. It gets past Sanchez. He scrambles after it, throw to first. And the stretch is by Walker. And he makes the out. So a strikeout, put out 2-3.
Now here's the 1-1 to Vasquez. A ground ball to third. Echeverria to second. One of us dropped. The ball rose in the right center. That was a game-ending double play, and Torres dropped the throw and rolled away. So first and third with 1 man out.
Right back to Britton. And he throws the ball into center field. A run scores. Lynn reaches at second.
The second error at second base. And the Red Sox remain very much alive with the go-ahead run on base, the tying run in scoring position.
Let's face it, the Yankees deserve to lose this game. So Boston has the tying run at second. They have the go-ahead run at first with 1 man out. The Yankees have thrown the ball away on 2 straight plays. The game should be over.
Right back to Britton. They'll try it again. There's 1. And there's 2. Ball game's over. Yankees survive their defense, and they win this nail-biter 3-2 to take the first game of the 3-game set.
The third ground ball from Britton. This time the feed was accurate, and Torres turned it. Nice help at first base as well.
And so the Yankees do win the ball game by the score of 3-2. They win it by the hairs of their chinny chin chin. Whoa. What an odd inning. What an odd game.
And the Yankees win, and the Red Sox will have to wait at least 24 hours to clinch the division. The lead cut to 10.5 with 11 games to play.
Let's learn a little bit more about Voit. He can bench press 135 pounds with 1 arm.
The thing is the balance on this. That just looks like a shoulder. That hurts my shoulder looking at it.
Yeah, it's not easy. I was doing that today, Paul.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's not easy.
For reps, too, right?
Wow.
Keep adjusting under that thing to try to find balance. That hurts everything in your body right there.
3-0 Yankees lead, bottom of the 4th inning, and Luke Voit. High fly ball, right field, going back Martinez, turning, looking, see ya, home run Voit. It's 4-0 Yankees.
Voit hits one to Beloit. He homers to right. Oh, that Voit is adroit.
Good Voit has done very well here at Yankee Stadium. Pitch wanted to be outside. The location was right. Sometimes you have to tip your cap to the hitter.
Boy, he can't even keep the smile in.
Time of your life, huh, kid?
That's what those 135 1-arm bench presses will do for you, Michael.
Sometimes the work in the gym, it pays off. Like this. A 4-0 Yankee lead.
Now here's one of the 2 homer hitters, Luke Voit. Now here's the 2-2. Swung on and hit in the air to right field. Martinez going back on the track. He's at the wall. She's gone. He's done it again. A 2-run home run, and the Yankees have a 6-1 lead.
If you're David Price, you've got to realize Luke Voit wants to take lefties to right field. Look at this. Look at that smile. Guess we're going to check and see if the fan reached over.
Did a fan touch it?
I thought so. My first look was a fan, but I think it would have made it.
I think so too.
I mean, by the hair of your chin right there, huh? You know what that is? That is a tired tater. I mean, that is just ridiculous.
And it is going to stand. So it's Voigt's 9th home run, the Yankees 245th, and it's 6-1 Yankees. Go back to a specific date here. It's August 24th. So the most home runs in the AL since that date. The A's Stephen Piscotty 10, Luke Voit 9. High fly ball, deep center, Bradley back, turning, looking, see ya! A 2-run home run for Voit. And the Yankees are on the board in a loud way. And that home run is historic. This Yankee team has now hit more home runs than any Yankee team in history. And this Yankee team now has 12 players with double-figure home runs. That's the most all-time in Major League Baseball.
This wasn't a porch job here, Chaconi. This ball off the bat was gone dead center field.
Here is today's hero. Every day's hero, Luke Voit.
Have you ever seen anyone having such fun with his success?
Swung on, a high drive to deep center. Back goes Bradley on the track. He's at the wall, and she's gone. A 2-run home run in Monument Park. He has done it again. It's tough to believe. Luke Voit hits one to Beloit and fills the Voit. A 2-run home run, and the Yankees are right back in the game. And as the great Jack Buck said, I don't believe what I just saw. It's amazing, Susan, amazing.
It's just amazing, and if you heard him talk to me today, this kid has worked so hard for this. This isn't a flash in the pan who came up at 20 and is doing this. He's worked very hard for this.
This guy's like bye-bye Balboni.
Steve Balboni.
Boy, he's a brute.
9 homers and 93 at-bats as a Yankee. Skies one to deep center. Back goes Jackie Bradley Jr. Back to the wall, and it's into Monument Park.
Wow. I'd be a little careful high-fiving him in the dugout. He's apt to break your wrist.
And Voit becomes the 12th Yankee in double figures with home runs this year. Voigt's round tripper was the 246th of the season for the Yankees, and that is now a new franchise record. See, the 2012 team had 245.
They walked Mancini to try to get the double play. Chris Davis is the hitter. So bases loaded, 1 out. Here's Chris Davis, a left-hand hitter. And the 0-2. Lined, grabbed by Voit. Grabbed by Voit. He saved 2 runs. Hey, hit a bullet to Davis. And Voit, you hear the Luke. And Voit made a diving catch in the first base hole. Wow.
This ball was actually hit really hard.
Here's Valera with 2 outs. Bases still loaded. Holder deals. High fly ball, shallow right. Gleyber Torres is there, and Holder works into and out of problems.
Hicks 1 for 4, a home run, and batting left-handed against right-handed David Hess. Didi the winning run at first with 1 out. Pitch, line hard, base hit, down the left field line, rolling to the left field corner, extra base hit. Didi rounds third, they're going to send him. Here comes Didi, here's the relay throw, not in time, ball game over, Yankees win. The Yankees win! And they clinch a playoff spot in 2018. A ribby double.
He's in, Yankees win, and they're in. They clinch a playoff spot. A walk-off double by Erin Hicks, and the Yankees win the game 3-2. 3-2, so that is going to release Pham at first, as Duffy will stay anchored at third. High fly ball, deep center, going back Gardner, still back on the track at the wall. He makes the play. What a play by Brett Gardner, as he keeps the Rays off the board here in the bottom of the 6th.
As good as it gets on your horse.
body be damned. Probably saved 2 runs. Robertson loves it.
Here's the 3-2. Swung on a high drive to center. Gardner going back, away back in center on the track at the wall, leaps, and he made the catch. How do you like that? He just saved a tie game. Brett Gardner, you know what I say all the time. If he can catch it, he'll catch it. McCutchen goes over to give him a hug. He caught the ball right at the wall. He just saved Robertson and the Yankees bacon. Whoa, what a play.
Again, 3-2. Pham takes off. The pitch sky back into center. Gardner's going to have to go back. Still back on the track. He makes the catch in front of the wall.
He was not all that deep and had to run a long, long way to get back to the base of the wall. And Brett Gardner, who wears the glove in his right hand, caught it over his shoulder, went up against the fence, and keeps the Yankees on top.
Gleyber walked his first time. And the 1-1. Swung on and driven to deep right. Way back goes Swihart on the track. He's at the wall. She is gone. Gleyber Torres socked a 2-run home run into the bullpen in right center field. It's Gleyber Day. And like a good Gleyber, Torres is there. He hits a 2-run home run. And the Yankees have a 4-1 lead. And Gleyber, he was really excited about that. He was jumping all around the base paths.
And you know what that is? Gleyber Torres goes into the record book as the guy who hit the home run when the Yankees broke the record.
265. He'll remember that for the rest of his life. And as you say, Susan, properly so, it'll be in the record books. Gleyber Torres hit the 265th.
To right field, sending Swihart back towards the track at the wall. Ball's gone. Gleyber Torres, a number 9 man, has given the number 9 man 20 home runs on the year for the Yankees. That's what they do. They hit home runs, and that's a 2-run shot for Torres.
That's a new Major League record. The Yankees with a Major League record 265 home runs. They break the 21-year-old record of the Seattle Mariners, set in 1997.
Here's Erin Judge at 278. The 2-1 to Judge. Swung on. There it goes deep left. It is high. It is far. It is gone. A Judgian blast. Erin Judge hit one over the auxiliary scoreboard, over the grandstand, into the bleachers. All rise. Here comes the Judge.
Fastball right, it was up. It was about thigh high. He just absolutely crushed that ball. And it's his 5th career postseason home run. And boy, what a way to start. Just think of last year and think of what's going on tonight.
2 balls and a strike. And a drive. Deep left. 2-0 Yankees.
Forget about those September numbers. It's October. He cheats on one, and I mean to tell you, he crushes this ball. Talk about a no-doubter.
Larger than life on the big stage. Erin Judge.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a drive. Left field. Way back. On its way. Gone. Erin Judge, a line drive homer over the left field wall.
Erin Judge, who homered in the wild card game last year for the Yankees against the Twins, unloads a no-doubter to left field.
So here's Voit. Runners lead second and third. It'll be a 3-2. Swung on, a high fly to right. Way back goes Piscotty on the track, at the wall, and it is off the wall. In play. Hicks scores. Stanton rounds third. He's coming home. The throw not in time. It's a triple for Voit. He just missed a 3-run home run, but he hit a 2-run triple. And the Yankees take a 5-0 lead. That Voit is such a right field, right center field hitter. And Piscotty went back. He jumped, and the ball hit on the very top of the wall. I mean, missed by inches.
And another 3-2. And a high fly ball right field. Piscotty back at the wall. And it is off the top of the wall. Ball's in play. Hicks is in. Here comes Stanton. Throw to the plate late. Stanton is in. It's a 2-run triple.
What an at-bat by Luke Voit. I mean, that is
is a great at-bat.
And again, the 3-2 pitch on the way, and swung on, lifted to right. Piscotty going back at the track, and he's right to the wall and leaping at the wall, and it's off the wall in play. One run is in, and here's Stanton to third and rounding third, coming to the plate. He's going to score, and Voit winds up in third with a triple, and the Yankees take a 5-0 lead.
Here's the 1-1 to Semien. Line grab by Echeverria. What a play! So they put Etch in for D, and he just flashed some leather. A great leap and a great catch.
That's exactly why he's there, and that's, you have to get used to it there. And Duhar doesn't make that play. What a play by Echeverria. Just tremendous.
There's a line shot. Oh, what a catch by Adeiny Echeverria. Oh, climbing the ladder in the game for his defense. And cashes one in for his manager. What a play. Wow.
Swing and a line drive caught by the leaping Echeverria. Man, right place, right time. That's a double a couple of innings ago because Andujar does not make that play.
What a catch at third by Adeiny Echeverria. What a catch. You talk about climbing a ladder. One step, two steps into the air, and stole a double from Marcus Semien.
Gary Sanchez has those kind of numbers against David Price. 6 hits and 13 at-bats. 5 of them have been home runs.
And the 1-1 is swung on and drilled to left. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He's done it again against Price. The Sanchino. Oh, Gary, scary. Home runs in the left center field seats over the high monster. His 6th home run out of 7 hits against Price. It is a bases empty home run, and the Yankees take a 2-0 lead. The Yanks have first and third, 1 out. Well, the Yankees need a fly ball to score a run. Let's see if Sanchez can get it. It'll be a 2-1. Swung on, there it goes, deep left center. It is high, it is far, it is gone. A 3-run home run for the Sanchino. Oh, scary Gary hits a 3-run blast in the deep left center field seats. And the Yankees take a 6-1 lead.
3-run blast out of Fenway Park, all the way out. And a game breaker for the Yankees. Sanchez with his 2nd home run of the night.
Oh, that was crushed. Between the flagpole and the light tower.
Well, you flirt with this Yankees lineup enough, they're gonna burn you.